All right, let's see if this is working. Good morning. Can you hear me, Arlene? Am I making the noise? Okay, I'm going to hope that I'm making noise and people can hear me. I'm going to clean the remnants of Harry Past off of here. There we go. Thank you, dear. After you came in yesterday and you put in your comment and you left, I couldn't get live to save my behind. I had to go in and I had to use some false drivers and mess with the programming and get everything to work. And then it worked with Facebook, but it wasn't still working. It was working on YouTube. And so I had to go in and take out drivers, and then I had to put in generic drivers, and I backdoored the camera, but then the microphone decided it didn't want to work. And I'm getting a new computer on Friday. So playing with these. I got all kinds of beads and been playing with these because they're fun. And I bought these about 7-8 months ago, and then I got them and realized that the stems were really big and I needed something else to put on them instead of regular beads. And I just never ordered some. And then when I finally did order some, somebody else was doing them, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do these. So I had all the pens, 6, 8, 10 of them. I had all the refills, and I was like, what the hell? And then I decided I was just going to do it because it was fun. So I ordered some. I'll tell you why. Because I found these, and I was like, I got to use these, okay? These ones say, let me file that under IDGAF. And I was like, ha ha. And this one, I swear, because I care. And so I bought those, and I was like, okay, now I have to buy beads for these things. So I bought beads to go with it. So. Well, honey, you didn't miss anything because it was a chit show. That's what it was. It was a chit show. So yeah, Harry has decided that this is his favorite new toy. And if I have the beads out here, even in the bead tray, he sits up here and he throws them on the floor. So it's something to keep Harry entertained, I guess. But I also got bags, and I love these bags because they're fantastic. And they fit them just perfectly. So I'm going to be playing with that for a while. And then I got these. And these are just, dictionary pieces in popular words. So I got those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. So, all right. Then the other thing that's going on is I have I'm working on that digital. I'm going to be going over probably today over to Office Depot, where I'm going to meet with the manager. He's going to help me do some stuff. And we're going to shrink those full-size page ads that I have, the big ones, down to 8.5 by 11 so that they can be scanned. And then I'm going to make some digitals out of the food ones and the fashion ones that I have. And there's some other ones too that are in there. I don't remember what they were, but there was something else in there, and so I'm going to do those too. So I got all that stuff to do. The knee is Status Quo. Although I have been putting some topical lidocaine on it, and that's taken the edge off of it. So it's getting a little better. It's not fantastic, but it's getting a little better. And that's it. That's the update. Okay, here we go. So we are working on our sewing journal. Don't forget, anybody who comes in to this live stream or comments on these is going to be in the drawing. And let me get the stuff here. See if I can find it all, because I put it all over my desk. Here it goes. So this is a set of stickers that we've been using in this journal. This is a set of clear and white borders, PET borders that we've been using. And this is a set of the ephemera that we've been using for this journal. And there might be more to come, but anybody who watches this or comments on it, I'm going to put this together and send this to them as a prize. We get a prize going for this one, right? So yeah, I have some roll-on lidocaine that I got. It's 4%, and I found it at the Dollar Tree for $5. And it's a roll-on, which is really cool. Although I did learn a lesson this morning. Do not roll it on and then touch it and put your finger in your mouth. Don't do that. It's gross. I wasn't thinking. I put it on and I was like waiting for it to dry, you know, and I needed to put my pants on. So I was like, is it dry? And I touched it and I didn't think, and then I went to do my, teeth, and I put my hand went in my mouth and I went, oh my God, that was the most horrible thing ever. So this is it. This is the last signature in this journal. We just have a couple of pages to do. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've done. We've got this burlap pocket here. This is some of the ephemera from the ephemera pack. And then these are all the printable, some of the printable stuff that I have. This is from one of the sticker sets. I don't think it's the one that I'm giving you guys. This is that 3D belly band. Love this. Love, love, love the belly band. This is from the ephemera set. This is out of the ephemera set. This, I believe, is the sticker set that I'm giving out. I believe that's the one. Let me see. Yeah. So this is from the sticker set that we're giving out. This is not. This is from the ephemera set. And a lot of these, I think this is from the ephemera set. And this. And a lot of these are from that sticker set that I had. Hi, Christine. Yeah, this is like compared to Aspercreme. I'm thinking it may not be the arthritis that's in my joint that's bothering me so much as the tendon. And that's because about 6 years ago, I was walking and my knee bent this way instead of that way. And it swelled up huge. I spent almost 6 months in my chair, which, if you know me, that is a big wow, because I hate that chair. Hate it. And I will do everything I can to not be in it. Like, don't get me wrong. If I go to Walmart and I have a lot of shopping to do, I will use a roller cart, a ride cart. If I go to like the Ren Fair, I at least take my walker that I can sit in, my rollator walker, because I need to stop and sit down because of my back. But they keep telling me that I'm supposed to be in a wheelchair, and I keep telling them to shove it. So for me to have an injury that caused me to have to be in my chair for the better part of 5 to 6 months. Mike thought that was it. He thought I was going to be in that chair, but they screwed up all the referrals again and again and again. At the time, I didn't realize that we have a PPO, and I could go, even if I didn't have a referral, I could call and make an appointment to go see anybody that I needed to, but they kept screwing with my referrals, so I never did. And by the time we got it all straightened out, my knee wasn't bothering me anymore. Well, now here we are 6 years later, and it's bugging me. So, yeah. All right. So we have this little piece of, it's a little baby dress, from like the 1920s, 1930s. And I did take one piece of this and put it on something, and I think I'm going to take another piece of it and put it right here at the bottom of this page. So I'm going to get my fabric scissors, and we're going to do a little butchering. So, it was already torn up, see? So that's why I'm not caring that I'm cutting it. I sold a whole bunch of these that I had to Rose because she was going to use them when her first grandbaby was born so that she could make a baby quilt. So you can see it's got some holes in it and things. So we're going to work around that. Let me take this piece off. That's the stitch end. Yeah, I love these things. They're so cute. All right, and I'm going to take this part off here, and then right here, we'll take that part. And then I'm going to do a little fancy cut in here, just to kind of go around this. Now, I'm sure this is machine embroidery. I don't think that this was done by hand. It may have been. Oh, maybe it is, because it is not even. Okay. I like it. I don't know that I'm going to put it here, though. I might put it over here. Or maybe on here. I think right on there. All right, let me cut this up right here. I think I'm going to put it over here. Yeah, I like it there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Yeah. Shush, Arlene. It's just, we're getting older, and as we get older, things don't heal quite so well. Oh my God, what did I do to this thing? There we go. Got this little scrap of material. We'll go ahead and use that to clean that off. All right. Now, there's nothing I can really do about this as far as, the glue coming through the fabric, because unfortunately, it's a very lightweight fabric, which is even lighter because it's thinned. And I don't want to back it with anything. So there we go. So I have that on there just for the ruffle effect, pliers away. Yeah, so I'm falling apart. So like I've got knee braces, wrist braces, a back brace. I am falling apart, guys. Ugh. I'm going to put maybe an applique on here as well. So let me grab the box. Just a little one, you know. Nothing major. All right. So we have these. And I think I'm going to use them, you know, right, put it right there to kind of get rid of that. But I'm going to moody it up a little bit here. Not much. I just want to kind of blend the color a little better. I want it to look a little bit old, not stark white, you know? That's better. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately with this, because of the wave, I couldn't do that. All right. Go ahead and trim this. I got up here this morning, and last night, just before I went to bed, I rolled a bunch of yarn balls. No, I don't do it by hand. One of my many scavengers, I found a machine that does it for me. You just put the yarn through it and you turn the crank and it makes these great little yarn balls. And so I was doing that last night. You get 2 decent sized yarn balls out of a standard skein of yarn. And so I was making yarn balls last night, and Harry decided to find his inner kitty. And his inner kitten was playing with my yarn balls, and I put them all in my basket. I have a little gray basket that I use. It's like a rounded bottom basket that I put my yarn in so that I can crochet without having to constantly pull the yarn out of the skein. And I put it up on the desk last night with my crochet needles and everything, my hook and everything. And Harry decided this was playtime. So yeah, he was helping me. Hi, Kitty. He was helping me. Let me show you this. So if you crochet or knit or anything, you know what a wind tuck skein looks like. It's just a regular skein of wool. Well, the machine that I have takes that and turns it into these little cakes. And these are much easier to work with as far as like, you know, they come off easier. And so, yeah, he had like got all into these. So I ended up having to put him in a giant Ziploc, you know, to keep him from playing with them. And he had my Afghan out and everything. It was like, you son of a... And he just laid there and yawned at me in the chair like, what? I didn't do anything. I was asleep all night. I have to say this though. You guys remember Pest, right? My orange tabby that was mixed with a Persian and a Himalayan. Yeah, he was a thing. Um, at his height, he weighed 27 pounds when he was young. He had feet like this because he also had Mao in him. His his mom was a Persian Himalayan and his father was a Mao. So he had feet like this. He was huge. Um, long haired. He had a head like this. And he had that perpetual grumpy look on him. Um, yes, the cakes will work there. Um, and I loved him dearly. He was born in my house and he died in my house. I had him for 21 years. And he was my mom's cat. My mom, he loved my mom loved him. And so when my mom passed away, there was no way I was getting rid of this cat. I'd had him for so long. At that point, I think I'd had him 13, almost 14 years. And when my mom would come to my house, he would run out and sit on the corner post of my porch and wait for her. We wouldn't see him for days. But the minute he heard her car, right to the post, and he'd sit there and he'd wait for her. And we had built a ramp for her wheelchair when she lived with me. And he would sit on there so much that my mom actually put a little shelf there for him so that he could sit on the shelf because he would try to balance on the regular, 2x4. And I had him for years. And when he was about 15 or 16 years old, he never played with anything. About 15 or 16 years old, I was cutting some cord for a macrame piece that I was doing. And I had 2 chairs set up and I was wrapping the cord between the chairs because that was the distance that I needed. And all of a sudden it was like I was trying to pull out of the reel, but it wasn't coming. And I was like, what the hell? And I looked down and he is totally wrapped up in it. Like for some reason he went from I'm a dog to he figured out that he was a cat and that string was just the end all for him. And he was rolled up in it. And it took me about 15 minutes to unroll him. Arlene, this is what I use. And it sits in there nice. And, normally I would thread it through here, but this was a small ball, so I didn't. But normally I would thread it through the handle here. But this is what I use. And this one is about, let's see, about 8 3/4 across and about 5.5 inches deep. And it works pretty damn good. Getting my Afghan back in there. Okay. Yeah, he was a big fat turd. All right. What else are we going to do on here? We need to do something else on here. It needs something. I'm not sure, but it needs something. Well, crap. Gotta get that up. I put it on upside down. Well, it looked right at the time. Okay, let's try that again. This way. Now I'm going to put glue on it because I pulled it up. Okay. Let's try that again. See, now it'll work underneath there. Okay. But we need something at the top. Hmm. I need something. Not looking for a cow. Sorry, I'm late, but I had to go find a cow. Coming from anybody but you, that would be confusing. Okay. Okay. uh, them sneaky little cows. Okay, we're gonna put some glue on this. If the glue wants to work, you know. You just never know, you know. All right. Okay, that's better. Yes, yes. All right, so now we have this to do. Again, we want to leave this part kind of left alone because it's just writing lines, you know. Same thing, you know, here you can write there. You can write here. So let's do something here and see what we're going to do. Maybe let's put some washi. If I can get the tape to open. Here we go. We're going to put some washi down here. Oh my God, you guys, I cannot help myself. I bought more washi tape. It's being delivered today. Well, in all fairness, I had a credit. Today's forecast is 99 degrees. So we may hit the 100 mark today, which is going to be damn close to our latest in the season 100-degree mark. So we'll see. We get much past today and it'll be a record. Hi, Mari. All right, we got some washi tape. All righty. Ooh. I think I want that. Let me get that out of there. Okay. So we're going to do a little fussy cut. Ooh, swoopy. That was an easy fussy cut. I'm not cutting out the centers today. Just not in the mood. All right. So we are going to ink this and put it on here somewhere. I don't know where it's going. Probably right there. All right. Hubster's in the house. It's Buggy Day. So we'll be seeing him this afternoon. He texted me yesterday. He's like, "Are you going to come pick me up? We're going to have to take the bus." I'm taking the bus. What do I look like? Yo, a big boy now. I do not need to pick you up anymore. You're a big boy. You know how to take the bus. Although that is questionable since he left his school computer on the bus last week, 2 weeks ago. Again, second time this year. He's going to be going to Odyssey next year, though, which is an online school. His mom's done. We think he may be on the spectrum. He has a half brother on his dad's side. His dad had no idea this kid existed until he got slapped with payments. But he's got a half brother on his dad's side that is severely autistic. Let's see. Nope. And no. Looking for something for up here. No, I don't respond to whining. My grandkids have learned this. Bima, no, do the whiny thing. Pop up, no, do the whiny thing. Seriously? There we go. You whine at us and we'll laugh at you.
We laugh at you. So you grow up.
Okay. A little bit of glue. I don't know. No. You whine at me, and I will look at you and go, stop whining. And just do what I'm doing. I hate whining.
I look at you to ask you if you need diaper change.
Yeah, Pop's not very sympathetic either. All right, let's see.
I have zero sympathy for BS.
All right, so we have this one. We have that one. And look, it looks nice together. Now, we're going to flip this. We're leaving this for writing. So we're just going to put, something small here. And this one. Okay. Little bit of ink. Just to get rid of the white edge. Gluey, gluey, glue. Gluey, gluey. Okay. There. This one. Okay. Need a thing. All right, let me cut this out. Okay. Inky. Inky, inky, doo, inky, 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 doo, inky, inky. All right. Fold. Looks good. All right. We're going to peel off backing. Maybe. Ah, there we go. All right. Perfect. Okay. So we have a little tab there. Open that up. We need something here. I'm going to leave the whole space open, so I don't want to put anything this way. So let's do something over here. So we'll do a thin washi. Grab some red line. we're going to go right along this blue line. Icky stickies. Okay. Ugh. Right. And man, I'm going to try and cut that at straight line. That's never going to happen. Did not leave it long enough. Okay, there we go. All right. Open this up. Lots of writing space. Something here. We have this one. Let me just even this out. Okay. A little bit of ink. When I'm done, this figure's always brown. Okay, it's glue. Okay, so we got that. That leaves us 2 pages. Two pages. What do I want to do here? This one, I'm going to take this down. Out like that. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. Ink. Let's round some corners here. See that? Much better. Okay. All right, we're just going to glue this down. I am gluing it on 3 sides only, so I can put a tag in there. So we have 1, 2 pockets. We'll have a 3rd pocket. So let's see. We have maybe, I don't know. Let me see. proportionately, if I'm going to use these, I have to put something big. Okay. Nope. I don't like either one of those. All right, we're going to put those over here. Let's take a look. Maybe. We do like that one. Okay, I like that one the best. All right, so little ink. Make a long tall tag for this. A little bit of ink. Pull that off. And we're going to put a little bit of glue up here. Not much. Just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to need a pocket tab for this. And we're going to go 2.5 inches wide and tall. Let's get down the box. Taggy things. A little short. That might work. This one, that might work. No. Okay, let's see. No. I do like that, but it's too wide. We're going to use that. Okay. So let's go 2.5. Take this top piece off. Save that. All right, 2.5. Let's see if that works. Perfect. Okay. So we have 2.5. We're going to make this tag. First things first, this edge at the bottom is a little rough. There we go. So get rid of that. Around some corners. That'll keep the edges from getting rough. And let's make this a tag at the top. Now we'll ink. See where that gets us. Okay. All right. We have to cover the back. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Choppity chop, chop, chop. So I'm using ink. I'm using glue and tape on this. Which lets me use a little bit less glue. Okay. Alrighty. Anybody see my scissors? I know they're here. I had them out a second ago. You know, some days. Found a pair. Here we go. We'll just roughly cut this out and then I'll trim it. Okay. You know, I when I think about it, if it's something that you're just putting down and it doesn't have to have stress on it, I think tape works just fine. But anything that's going to be stressed, I use glue. And something like this where I have a big area to cover, not necessarily going to be under stress, but it's a large area. And I don't have to worry about the fact that the tape doesn't dry. I'll use the tape to help cover some of the area so you don't get those, like, you ever glued something down and you get those like lines where your glue is attached but not where everything else is? I don't like to get those. So if I can, I'll use both on a tag. But generally, in my opinion, if it's going to have stress on it, then by all means, use glue. And anything that's going to touch, like, don't glue down a pocket, because if you tape down a pocket, then tape doesn't dry. So you're going to always have a sticky part in there, which means your tag or your journal card or whatever you're going to put in that pocket has the potential to get stuck and tear the pocket. All right. Let's take a look. There's my scissors. When I'm done, I'll have 3 pairs of scissors out. All right, we're going to poke a hole in this thing. You know what? I'm not going to poke a hole. I am going to put a slot in this one. Right there. Yeah, it's just, if you're using a light piece of paper on something and you put your glue on, and it's not like you didn't go over it with your finger and do this thing. When you put the paper down, you get those like marks where you can tell the glue is, and I don't like them. I think it makes it look very tacky. All right, so that is going to go in there. Look, it all fits nicely. And we've still left, you know, considerable. We take these out. There's considerable writing space still here.
Communications business technical support. My name is Mike. assist you?
So we got 4 tags in there, and then the last page, which I'll do later. So I'm going to go through this probably today and tomorrow, and make sure that I get all of the tags done, get them all topped up, and that everything's got ink. And then I won't be here next Wednesday. I have an appointment with the orthopod next Wednesday at 9. So I can't be in 2 places at one time, so I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be with the orthopedic, taking a look at my knee, probably fighting to go get an open MRI because I'm claustrophobic and can't get in the machine. Last one I got in, I broke. I tear them up trying to escape. Severely claustrophobic. Like, I don't even like to be in an exam room with the door closed. Every time my doctor puts me in an exam room and then he closes the door, I walk over and open it. And he's like, for privacy, we have to, well, then put me someplace down the hall away from everybody else because, dude, no.
Right.
So next Wednesday, I will not be here. I may come in later in the day if I get a chance.
It sounds like
because, I still want to see you guys. But at the very least, what I will do is I will get started making the book cloth for this, so that we can do that.
Fibers, sales engineering, because they would know the value of all those
Here we go.
things. And, I mean, is there already a cost account for this site?
All right, and so I won't be here next Wednesday morning, but I will be back on Thursday. I'm going to try and get some stuff done for this journal. That's just time-consuming stuff, like making the book cloth.
I really wouldn't know where to pay without an account.
We still have 1 page left to do. See, those are the lines that I'm talking about, with glue. You can see them on there. See those lines? So I'll have to do something to cover that on this side. It's just irritating.
They take tickets
It makes it look choppy. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So let's see. What do we have going on?
Okay.
Here. What is today? Today is the 17th, right here. So yesterday we had that accordion belly band video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. That is a cute little project.
All right. Well, how's this?
We had the chunky journal, and Sunday we're gonna play the feud.
Is there a physical address for this?
Okay. So Monday's video is questionable. I may re-record it and repost it because I don't really like the original. I just don't. So I may re-record that video. I think that in the video I made it much more complicated than it needed to be. And so I want to kind of reduce it. So as of right now, Monday's video is going to be put to private. And I'm going to re-record that video. Probably this afternoon. Or tomorrow morning before I go shopping for my new computer. So that I can get, I don't want to present something to you all that just, in my opinion, is not my best work. And I don't like what I did there. So I'm probably going to redo it, and then I'll post it as normal. I'll just get it edited and quickly put it back up.
So my boss knows I always seem to get the really odd phone calls. So
when we're done putting this one together, which should be no later than next Friday, that is when I am going to
because you don't have a toxic
do the pull for this drawing.
And I understand what you're trying to
So
do
you're going to
on
get,
that,
again, you're going to get some of these PET lace strips. You're going to get the ephemera pack that we used on this journal, and one of the sticker sets that we used on this journal. And you know, there may be some other things. Who knows? I may do a hard copy of those of the stickers that I used, that I made. You know, that I printed. So yeah, check out the accordion belly band. It's really cute. What else?
Because I wouldn't.
I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, so if you're new here and you haven't done so already, you know, hit the button, poke the fat lady. She likes it. Just beep, beep, beep. Don't bogart the Bima. Share me with your friends. What else? Check out the community tab. Tells you everything I got going on. And don't forget, you know, if you have a video that you watch that maybe there's not a tutorial to it, or they said it's a tutorial but it goes really super fast, or you know, they're making a project and they're just and you want something that's a little calmer, a little slower, don't hesitate. Send me the video. I would be more than happy. I will credit you if you want. I will credit whoever the video is. I'm not going to search it out and find out who the original is, but you know, I will at least credit the person that you got the video from. And I'll redo the project for you.
And you're trying to determine whether it's better to come in off of
I think that's it.
Street or the South High Street, or you're coming off of the park or the.
Yeah, if somebody's not talking and they're just doing a project, send it to me and I will, or they do that voiceover and you just cannot listen to it, whatever. Send it to me. I'll take a look if it's something that I can do or replicate, or, you know, even if it's something, you know, well, they use 12 by 12 paper and I don't have 12 by 12 paper. Can you do this by in 8.5 by 11? Send it to me. I'll change the measurements and make it happen. That's what I do.
But yeah, let me give you a call.
I hate the music only videos.
But that'll help.
Yeah, so Harry and I are going to be making more of these.
Look at this.
He had a good time playing with the beads, so we'll be doing this. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them. But also, because of my knee, I'm not really doing a lot of shopping right now. So next month's sale might be a little different. Just to put that in your heads.
All right. So, Brandy, give me probably 15, 20 minutes tops. I'll give you a call back. And I'll let you either know which street to go on.
But that's it. That's all I got. Until I see you again. I know. You want the one that says I cuss because I care.
I don't know where the pedestals are on that street.
I'm so bad. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. So until I see you guys again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.